Welcome. Today we're going to talk about how to customize your Google Classroom notifications. If you're feeling overwhelmed by email, then this might help you. Here I am in my Google Classroom, and in order to turn off notifications, I'm going to click the three bars and go to Settings. And it is simple as finding the switch for email to receive email notifications and turn it off. What you do need to know is that you will no longer receive emails for new assignments or for anything. And so if I go back to my classes, the only way I'm going to know about new assignments is if I go into each class. So if I go into my English class, I do not see my classwork for today. I have to actually click on the classwork button to see my different assignments. What's in the stream depends on your teachers and how they have it set up. But to be careful, you have to click on the classwork tab for each class. In my math class, again, here's some announcements in the stream, but to see my assignments, I have to click on the assignments tab. Okay, so be careful after you turn off notifications. Turning off all notifications might be what you want, but let's get down to the nitty-gritty and talk about some other possibilities. Coming back to the Settings tab, I'm going to turn email notifications back on so that you can read some of the other possibilities. With comments, you might still want to receive email notification when there are comments on your posts, comments that mention you, or private comments on your work. Let's suppose you wanted to keep those turned on. Well, for the classes you're enrolled in, you could turn off notifications when work is posted from your teacher or when work is returned. But maybe you want to know when you get something back with a grade. That might be something that interests you. This is very important. Invitations to join classes as a student. I highly recommend that everybody leave this turned on. So even if you wanted to turn everything else off, let's turn off everything else. But let's say you go to another grade, you're going to want to know when you're invited to join a Google Classroom class, right? You can also turn on and off notifications for specific classes. So I could leave everything turned on, and I can look at my different classes and say, well, I just really want the notifications from life skills, and I don't want to receive notifications from any of my other classes. Then this will allow me to do that. If I turn this off, now I will not receive notifications from any classes at all. It's the same as if I had just turned off the email for everything. However, I will still get invitations to join classes in the future. If I do leave on one class, I can still turn off when the teacher posts stuff, or due date reminders, or returned work. And I can leave on comments, and I can leave on invitations to join future classes, which I think is very important. So please keep these things in mind. The other thing I would really like to recommend to you, now that you understand that there are settings and you can get into the settings, is to check out your social media and look at what kind of settings you have set up in your social media, be it TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever social media you have. Look at the settings of what you are sharing and to whom. I highly recommend that. Thank you for your time.